Alright, let's get going here. Hey, Mr. Chow-Miller. Sorry I'm not here today. Very simple what you need to do. I had planned something and I did it with cohort A yesterday, but by fourth period it got too rainy, too windy out, so we're going to have to postpone that. Got something else for you to do today that I think you're going to enjoy. Let me go ahead and share screen. First thing you need to do is go to this website. I linked it in Canvas, www.WhiteBoxLearning.com. And when you get here, you're going to click the little login, orange word, and it'll bring up all these little icons. You're looking for the one that says Gliders 2.0. There you go. Your student ID number is your lunch number. That should work for you. The group ID is U8M4. Oops, M4. When you log in, it brings you to this page. Now, if it doesn't work in Safari, try it in Chrome. If it doesn't work on Safari or Chrome, ask the guest teacher if you could use a computer. I'll tell you how to log on to a computer in a moment. Actually, I'll put that information in Canvas because I don't want to make this video go on forever. So there's a bunch of different ways to try to get to this website. We're going to skip research for now. I'm going to work on that with you when I get back. You're going to go straight to engineering. When we get to this engineering page, it gets a little confusing and it's overwhelming at first because there's a lot going on. So let me break it down for you. Don't worry about the levels right now. I'm ready to level up. I'll talk to you about leveling up later. You don't want to worry yourself about that right now. What you want to do is get a glider that is ready to compete. And the way we do that is I'm going to click Outputs, take a look at Design Specs, and this tells me the maximum, minimum weight, size, height for everything on my glider. And you will get familiar with all of these terms that you see here in this left column. For now, what we need to do is look at the ones that are red. If they are red, they are no good and they need to change. So it looks like my length of my fuselage as well as my wingspan is too large. So I go back to engineering, and there's a couple things you want to click here. Next to design model, I always like to see the whole thing. So I'm going to click that I, and then next to optimization, I'm going to click that I. And I'll explain what the optimization is in a moment. Next, I'm going to actually open one of my existing gliders. I totally forgot about that. I'll open the one I did this afternoon. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at that one. Don't think it'll be much different. With this, if I look at it and I go to Outputs now, I already changed this one this afternoon, so there's nothing red here, which means this glider is ready to fly. But I'm just going to do something here. Look at these triangles. I'm going to click on the wrench next to my wing, and I'm going to change some things in my wing. And the more you do this, the more you'll learn about how it works. Right now, I'm going to make an FX offset of 65. That didn't take. A lot of times you have to hit apply. Hitting enter doesn't work. And you notice all of a sudden my center of gravity got better. I'm going to change the shape of my wing so that it is curved. My drag got better, but my center of gravity got worse. I'm going to change the sanding level to medium. My dihedral will become a polyhedral, and I'm going to do 15 degrees on both of these turns. I'm going to apply all of that, and now my roll is better. My center of gravity is still bad. Well, I'm also going to make my wing much larger, which should help my everything. I like that. Everything is going pretty good, so I'm going to hit apply, and then I'm going to file, save, and then I'm going to click save and enter competition. Now before I go compete, I want to check those outputs again, make sure there's nothing in red, and my wing is too long. It's 5 millimeters too long. So go back to engineering. I should say too wide. Bring that in a little bit. That will mess up some of these a little bit. Yeah, this went down a bit. That's okay. Apply, file, save and enter competition. I'll just check the outputs. I'm pretty sure they're good. They're good. Go to competition, and I'm going to look at my designs. I can take my COVID Destroyer, Contender 1, COVID Destroyer 2, Contender 2, and I can click Start. And then you see this. One of them is going good, one of them already dropped. So from what I made yesterday, went 6 seconds. The new one only went 1 second, but they're both in spec, which means they both count. So now if I go back to engineering, I can try to work on different things and get all of these triangles over to the right. And that's all there is to it. Make sure that you keep checking your outputs and that you keep saving to make sure that you don't lose any progress you've made. And I'll talk to you more about the specifics of how this works when I get back. Good luck to you.